Former President Biden is sharing his first message since revealing he has an aggressive form of prostate cancer. The diagnosis came on Friday after Biden first reported urinary symptoms, and that led doctors to find a small nodule on his prostate, then the diagnosis that the cancer has spread to his bones. Biden and his family are now reviewing their treatment options, and this morning the former president posted on X thanking everyone for their support, also saying in part, quote, "Cancer touches us all. Like so many of you, Jill and I have learned that we are strongest in the broken places," unquote. Now, prostate cancer is one of the most common cancers in American men. Researchers say about 1 in 8 men will receive such a diagnosis. African American men are even more likely to develop the cancer. And that is why early detection and routine screenings are all so important. And of course, not only is there an outpouring of support for Biden and his family, there are lots of questions about the timing of that announcement and when Biden may have known that he had cancer. NBC5's Wojciechowski is joining us with the political effects here. Charlie.
Well, Alex, it all came to a head here in Chicago last summer. Questions about Biden's fitness and competence forced him to withdraw from the race. Now there are questions about when he knew about his diagnosis, who else knew, and what impact this may have had on his presidency.
In the world of politics, wow, it's a policy issue. It's a political issue. It's a health issue. It's a huge crisis in the world of Washington, D.C.
Political consultant Tom Serafin says Joe Biden's announcement that he suffers from advanced prostate cancer raises serious questions about the former president and his administration.
People are going to say, I mean, who signed all the pardons? Who was responsible? Who was carrying the lanyard for president of the day? Who was running the auto pen?
The announcement comes just before the release of Original Sin, a book by Jake Tapper and Alex Thompson, that alleges that President Biden was in decline when he was running for his second term and that there was a massive effort to cover it up within the White House, even before Biden's disastrous debate with Donald Trump.
It changed the narrative that was about to take place and had already started bubbling up, that he wasn't the one running the White House when he was the president.
Among the early voices calling for Biden to step aside was Illinois Congressman Mike Quigley.
I would rather be doing anything but talking about this.
But Biden's health problems may have started long before last summer, according to oncologist Ezekiel Emanuel, the brother of former Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel.
He did not develop it in the last 100, 200 days. He had it while he was president. He probably had it at the start of his presidency in 2021. Yes, that I don't think there's any disagreement about that.
The question now for Democrats is how to repair what is becoming a crisis of confidence as the party approaches critical midterm elections a little more than a year away.
Unless the Democrats handle it right and unwind this thing carefully and honestly, it will have an impact in 26.
Okay, so we lost an election. Now get yourself together and regroup and fight to make sure you win the next election.
Even before the announcement of Biden's diagnosis and the publication of that book, which is next week, President Trump's Department of Justice announced it would be taking a hard look at the pardons granted by the former president during his last weeks in office. Alex, Marion, back to you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it, Charlie.